please, if you can, have a look at Primer Fields on YouTube. All right? This will help you understand many things. Notice this man has two bowls, red and blue. In the middle, he has found 0 point. Those steel balls are floating in mid-space. Red, positive electricity. Blue, feminine, negative electricity. And there is magnetism, 0 point. The cause of that and this. There it is in the laboratory. All tested, all proven. Here is how David Lapointe explains this light. Two lights that come from one. One is red, one is blue. Here are the two torus fields. One is positive, one is negative, and they all are centered by magnetic light. Here is how Walter Russell explains it. Johan also explained this beautifully. Centrifugal and centripetal forces. You see Mars and Venus? This is how, at the moment that Mars does something with his radiating force or compressing force, doesn't matter, because they're one and the same thing, Eve, Venus, is destroying that work. Or Saturn is destroying the work of the Sun. The Sun is compressing and composing, and Saturn is destroying what the Sun does. They have to, otherwise there's no motion. If there was only positive electricity, it would exhaust itself. It would build everything and there would be no space, because everything will be built and material and no space for movement. So Saturn has to destroy, radiation has to destroy what is composed. Here are galaxies working on the same principle. Central sun. Here is a great central sun. You have the same in your heart. You have a galaxy in your heart. We are a galaxy. Here is how galaxies are made. There's our Milky Way galaxies. It has a central sun and it has positive and negative. There is red, there is blue. Fire, water, earth and air. Blue is marine. Yin and yang, same thing here. Same thing in many flags. I could pick the Dutch flag, red, white and blue. White is the causal, still undivided light. Blue is feminine, red is masculine. And this is the union Jack. Jack is Jacob, Jacob is Bacchus, Bacchus is the sun. Union is here in the equinox. These are the solstices. Winter, summer. And that's the union Jack. The uniting of Jacob, the sun. Again, red, white and blue. Alright, I'm exhausted here with this one. I've exhausted this presentation. I want to jump onto another one now. But here is the ancient science. You see Aries at the head, because we have to now place the body in here. We've done the day cycle, we've done the year cycle. Now we put the temple of man, as Johan so well did. And here are all the signs. You see, this is a very ancient graph showing that this knowledge was always known. There was never a time when it was not known. And here is the symbol. The symbols inside the sine wave. See the sine wave? The serpent? That's the serpent. There's always one serpent, electricity, in the Garden of Eden. Good and evil. Of course the serpent's going to give you good and evil. The sine wave, vibration. Up is good, down is evil. That's the sine wave. Here is our descent from the Empyrean. These are 10 concentric circles. Above you have the primum mobile, the crystalline sea, the fixed heavens, and then Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Sun, Venus, Mercury, Moon, Earth. And these are the 10 concentric rings. And this is exactly how the temple of man is. Here it is. You see Aries again, Taurus, Gemini, corresponding with all the parts of the body, as above, so below. And you see all the colours, the 12 colours. You see the sacred geometry in here. And numerology is in here too. Aries is 1. That's why Aries says I am. 1, a dot, is atum. See? When you do syncretism properly, and you are able to cross disciplines, You see, a lot of people, left-brain people, they see my presentations, and for 10 minutes, and I've gone from astrology to astrotheology to chemistry, and that's it. They turn it off. Oh, I'm confused. In fact, I had the world's leading trivium experts, because trivium is basically just left-brain crap. Quadrivium is in here. I won't mention his name because I don't want to embarrass the idiot. But an astrotheologer in America gave him one of my videos, poorly translated, and he wrote back, "Oh, Santos needs to study the trivium." Yeah, like a 3-year-old kid. And he's jumping from subject to subject because they're experts in one thing. They don't know alchemy. They don't know theology. They don't know music. Music is quadrivium. I've been a musician since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Music, astronomy, watching the stars with telescopes as a little boy. Geography, mathematics, numbers, you know. They're not in the quadrivium. They're not here. They're disconnected from cause. They're over here. They're experts on the trivium. You know, logic, thinking, all that crap stuff that all the great thinkers do. And oh yeah, they think about how to cause wars and how to keep half of mankind starving and how to persecute animals in laboratories, all these left-brain scientists, injecting them with poo so that they can torment animals so we can have better perfumes that stink anyway. You know those perfumes that stink and give you a headache? It's because of the tortured animals. Oh, they're all clever. They've all studied the trivium. You know, but nonetheless, the trivium is necessary if you're a child. But it is necessary. But if you're a child. But here you see there's a dot, and there you see there's a line that's 180 degrees in Taurus, and there you see a triangle in Gemini, and there you see a square in Cancer. Well, that's an atom, folks. How much time we got till the break?
About 5 to 10 minutes maximum.
Oh really? 5 or 10 minutes we have a break. So all you people who are fainting with boredom and tiredness, break time's coming. So I put a dot here, I put a line there, I put a triangle here and a square there. You see that? And then of course here you have the pentagram, and then you have the hex. Oh, I did another pentagram, didn't I? How do you do a hex? Dun, 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 dun. That'll do. Anyway, and then 7, so on and so forth. Okay? This is 360 degrees. This is atom. Remember who else was here? Yeah. It's Adam. Because Adam is indivisible. It's masculine. All masculine numbers are odd. Add. All feminine numbers are Eve. Even. Odd and even. Atom and Eve. Adam and Eve. It's numerology. It's physics. It's alchemy. All you've got to do is cross your disciplines. And so this is why in the Garden of Eden, because this is the Garden of Eden, this is outside of the Garden of Eden. See, over here we have Adam, the red planet Mars, Adam being red, is the ruler of Aries, and Venus is the ruler. Eve is the ruler of Taurus. But Eve is also, remember we said she's the ruler of Libra, and Mars is the ruler of Scorpio. You see, always opposite each other, and always opposite each other in... This is Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. This is Adam and Eve outside of the Garden of Eden once they tasted from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And then God says, oh, shame on you. Now I'm going to have to build clothes, make clothes for you so you don't freeze. And he said, and you will go outside of the Garden of Eden, you'll be thrown outside, and there you will Work the ground with the sweat of your brow, and the ground will produce thistles. Yes, because winter is thistly. There's no beautiful apples. Apples are finished here. Remember, in England they say after the 21st of September, don't eat blackberries. Because that's, sorry, the 21st of September, yeah, that's the end of the harvest season of Virgo, the Virgin. How dare we offend her by eating blackberries on the 22nd? You see, I learnt this when I was in England, they told me. That was the cut-off date. So, and that's why you see, the Bible says that when, or people say that ever since God created Eve, there has been division. Yeah, because even numbers divide. Can you divide 1? No. It's masculine, indivisible. 2? Yes, you can. Straight down the middle. 3? Divide that. Can do. 4? Etc., etc. Hence, even numbers divide. Eve will always divide. Here is the will of God. T-O-R-A-T, T-A-R-O-T, tarot. T-O-R-A, Torah, the law. R-O-T-A, rotate, rota, wheel. It's the will of God. You notice Yod, He, Vav, He. Yod is Isis, He is Aquarius, the V of the bull, the V of the Hyades, the head of the bull, in which Aldebaran, the eye of the bull, the red star, is, that's a V. It's the shape of a V, the Hyades. And H is the shape of Leo. And these are the shapes of the stars. That's Scorpio, Yod, it's the shape of a Yod. H is Aquarius, V is Taurus, and H is Leo, Jehovah. And the Bible says that God has the face of an eagle, a man, a bull, and a lion. It's the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac. And you see where they're pointing? This is the cardinal cross, and this is the cross quarter days, the fixed signs of the zodiac. Hence, we have the fixed signs of the zodiac being God.